Hey y'all, hey. How y'all doing out there today? How y'all living? How you doing? I just come out here for a little minute just to say one or two things as I see the internet is tearing up our girl, Miss Crabentire, aka Peach. Now y'all know if I come out here and get on her, I'm gonna get down on her. Point blank and period. But honestly, I don't have the time. But some things I want to come out here and clarify that I said a long time ago. Never forget. I told her these days was coming. Hey, Nikki Blacks. What's up? Thank you. Thank you so much, Nikki Blacks. I appreciate you. Baby, way to come in and make a girl smile, honey. How you doing? How you living out there, Miss Nikki? Yes, y'all, I'm in the dog. My leg tick off. My leg tick off. Thank you, Nikki, for blessing me. My leg tick off. Doing great. Finally got approved for my SSA. Yay! Congrats, Nikki. Baby, God will step in right on time. You hear me? Let me see your channel. Okay. Hey, Cornbread. You done been over here before. You done said the same thing. I know your nickname. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all double tap that screen. Make sure you hitting that like button for your girl. Please and thank you. Cornbread, we done talked. I done been on camera talking to you and everything. What's the channel about? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a whole lot of in between. That's sad. You don't even remember me. I know you 60. I remember you 60 some years old. Uh-huh. I'm disappointed in you, Cornbread. Thank you again, Nikki. Get it up, Nikki. Let's go. Hey. Okay, well, go look at my community post because I'm not coming on camera. If I wanted to, I would have Cornbread. Thank you. Apparently, this is something you do. Come on here with the floating hearts, Nikki, Ike. Yay. There you go, Cornbread, right there. You see that? I'm cleaning my fan, y'all. Cornbread, as much as I be on this camera, if you don't remember me, you don't need to. But you could hit that super chat. I bet you could do that. And I won't forget. Okay, have a blessed day, Cornbread. You too. Thank you. Make sure you double tap that screen. Hit that like button for you go, please, and thank you. Shout out to all the praise reports I've been seeing. I keep telling y'all in due time. In due time. But look, that ain't what I really came out here to talk about right quick. I really came out here to talk about y'all girl, Miss Crabentire, aka Peach. You know, I don't speak very much on her anymore, but since the internet, and I mean especially Facebook, is in such an uproar about Miss Peach, I thought I'd go ahead and put my tools in the fuse and my few cents in on it. You know what I mean? So look, here's the deal. So now Miss Crabentire is alleging that she has been touched as a child. Uh, some of the supporters that were here during that era, they're not here anymore. But if you guys do remember, okay, you don't have to keep announcing it. Good day. Have a good one. Goodbye. And for those that do remember, This ain't no kiss ass channel over here, baby. You gonna get the real uncut, unedited. One person out of millions, honey, I ain't missing a thing. Not even 10%. Good day. Uh, Hold on, y'all. I lost a little train of thought. You know, I'm gonna get a motherfucker together real quick. But yeah, for those who are over here, from the beginning, I had already said that she had the mindset and the actions of someone who had been touched, years ago. And back then, she was alleging, if y'all go back in some of her archives and her videos, she alleged that that never happened. Now she's alleging that it did. But what y'all got to realize is the trauma, the hurt, you take from it, you learn from it, and you move on. I think it's quite simple. As simple as that. You get the hurt, you go through the hurt. We've all been through our share of heartache and pain, disappointments, currently still going through them, right? But you take from that and you learn from that. You don't go and dig up other people's trauma, other people's past, and shake up things in other people's life, because it only backfires on you. Now, y'all know that she is desperate and delusional for a man. Y'all know that she will do anything to keep that man babysitting I repeat, their children. Even going as far as to pay him $10,000 a month. So, of course, he's going to stay there and get his money. Would you leave? Of course not. And then you get days to go out and cheat. What it is, Fridays. He can go out and do what he want to do. You know, he can go to the casino and gamble as much as the money, as he wants to. So, of course not. Of course not. He's not going to leave. You know what I'm saying? But what I can say is this. The delusion for money. This just goes to show you what a woman will do when the paper is low, when she needs to keep this man. Now, she'll go dig up everybody's trauma, but won't take choice to ABA therapy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's too much like right. She'll go dig up all this trauma, but won't make sure that her autistic son is getting the care that he needs, as well as the other children, because Choice is not the only child in the house that has problems, believe it or not. That's the only one that she speaks on, okay? So this just goes to show you, once again, never forget that this is the same woman that said, I would jump in the ocean and I cannot swim just so my husband, aka gay lord, can live. So you got to remember that. You got to remember that. This is nothing new. The stunt that she's pulling out here, that money getting low, them views getting low. But watch how scary she is. Hey, Reggie. Watch how scary she is. Watch now, after this, she ain't going to show her face. Watch now, after this, you ain't going to be able to see her nowhere around town. Watch after this. Y'all know she's scary. Y'all know she's scary. And y'all seen Wood as a baby mama. Big old good. Didn't I tell y'all Wood like them big old heifers? Everything stimulates back to what Akasha, Peach's trans sister, said. You mad at everybody because you never liked what you saw in the mirror. So you want to take it out on everybody. It's not their fault that you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror. It's not their fault that you weren't built like the other girls. Look, Peach, come. I understand. I've been a big girl my whole life. I get it. I get where you going, but I didn't let that deter me. I didn't let, what up, my gal? There go my baby. I didn't let that deter me. You think I looked at them and thought, well, okay, yeah, they is nice shaped than me. But what I could always do is look in the mirror and be like, yeah, but them whole face ain't fucking with mine, baby. Ain't no hoe out there prettier than me. And I still carried that to this day. I tell you all the time, Peach, I wish I could have gave you some of the love that I received growing up. What's up, Dexter? Welcome to the chat. I wish I could have gave you some of the confidence. And I still have moments to this day. But the way that you display your moments, not being happy with what you see in the mirror, it shows. it shows that you grew up the ugly duckling. And you wouldn't eat much that ugly. That's the whole thing about it, Peach. You weren't even much that ugly. I'm not going to get on here and tear you down. I come to speak to the unhealed little girl in you, because that's all it is that's running amok over the YouTube streets. It's an unhealed little girl who did not like what she saw in the mirror, did not like the way that her mother treated her coming up. Y'all watching an unhealed little girl run all over Facebook, all over YouTube, all over TikTok. An unhealed little girl who suffered and is still suffering from low self-esteem. And I get it. Some things about us are not pleasing. We don't always have the best shape. We might not always have the best smile. We might not always have the perkiest breasts. Whatever it is, we all got something with us that we can get fixed, that we need done, right? We all got some things with us that we can get fixed and we need done. But that don't mean I'm going to go out here and try to tear everybody else down. Peach, go get you some counseling so that somebody can talk to the unhealed little girl that's in you, because that's all that's running amok on these streets. You gotta listen, y'all hear me out. You gotta deal with the unhealed little girl versus the grown woman who is a captain saved. This lady has messed up her life so bad with all these children. She got pregnant by a bum who is currently still a bum, who only can get what he give her. Okay? So she's dealing with the fact that she messed up her life. When she started going sit by the water, what's the first thing she said? I messed up my life, but I'm going to fix it. It's okay. First thing. And then she's pregnant again. Yep, you heard it. I won't say I said it first, but I can tell you this from looking at what I've been looking at. She's definitely pregnant again. Yes, honey. Miss Peach is definitely pregnant again, honey. We don't know if it's triplets, twins, whatever it is this time. But hey, that's fine. That's cool. Because ain't nobody got to take care of them but her. And we know Wood ain't taking care of them. He ain't doing nothing but watching them. Okay? Okay. So as you come for Akasha, your trans sister, Brittany, your other beautiful plus size hairdresser sister. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. I love girls in the fashion beauty industry, and I love the way you read Miss Miserable, because that's the perfect name for her, because that's all it is misery. Then you come from Wood baby mama, the big old heifer, baby. She came out here from what it is, Alabama, Arkansas, wherever she had take. She came right on out here and read you and Woods y'all right? All of this because of an unhealed little girl who is still dealing with trauma, trying to enforce the trauma and miserableness on somebody else. You, everywhere you go, you get put out. Any fast food restaurant you go to, you get put out. Nobody likes you because you don't like yourself. You are putting it into the atmosphere that you are miserable, and you cannot help it because you won't go heal and talk to somebody about the little girl who's still running amok, who still does not like what she saw in the mirror. Because that's what it all boils down to. Can't tell me, Peach, we have so much in common. We got a lot in common. Now, the taking care of a nigga thing, you know I'm completely against it. I ain't finna do it. He got it or he don't, right? Done it, that don't matter. You want to come in here and speak? How you doing? That's how you address a chat. I just pray for your children as you're rearing them, and that they come up, because their trauma is going to be passed down. And see, you have to be mindful how you handle your parents, your grandparents, Merle. You know how you talk about her, call her all kind of B's and H's and sluts and church whores and, you know, all these awful things that you say about your elders. You have to be very mindful, because see, you got 9, 10, 15 of them over there that you will reap what you sow. See, I don't care how you try to pin it. I don't care how you try to put it. In life, the one thing that's for certain is that we reap what we sow. You might not see it right now, but you can best believe it's coming back. If you put it out, you're going to receive it. And that's peach, is whether it be good or whether it be bad. But you're definitely going to reach. Hey, girl. Hey, thank you. Everything that you sow. Thank you, Tay. It's just very disappointing that you won't go get the help you need. It's very disappointing that you won't go get the help that Choice needs. It's very disappointing that you have trauma bonded with this bum. It's just very disappointing to watch you put your body through. Having a lot of babies is not good. I look, y'all hear me out. Make sure y'all double tapping that screen, hit the like button for your girl. Please and thank you. Welcome to the chat. We are bred to breed, and we all do not breed the same, right? But having a lot of children takes a huge toll. Now, come on here with the makeup brush. Hey! Having a lot of children takes a huge toll on our bodies. It takes a lot on our mental. Thank you for the flower tag. My girl dropping it like it's hot. It takes a lot out of us. So, then going through what you call not being postpartum depression, which is actually postpartum depression. Because, see, I would love to know what God made in you that he gave every other woman who didn't deal with postpartum depression. But when it came to you, there was also never no postpartum depression. Yeah, I would love to know what God you serve, and I would love to know how that worked out for you. Now, with that being said, how that worked out for you is exactly what you see today. You ain't even gave your mind enough time to heal. Not to mention your vagina. And that's fine, because I ain't got to take care of now one of them. It ain't. Just like wood. Oh, okay. If we want to be cute and technical. Yeah, now. But you ain't gave your body or your mind enough time to heal. To do anything so unfair that you can't parent 9 children. Nobody gets personal alone time. Nobody gets mommy and me time but Wood. And you paying him to give him the time. But all right. You paying him to give him the time. It's just a lot, you guys. I mean, it's a lot that can be said. We're going to finish talking about this. I'm going to make some notes so I can really come out here and give it to her, like I want to. But I think her sister Brittany, who calls her AKA Miss Miserable, I think she was on point. If you guys have not seen it, Peach sister, Miss Brittany, is also a hairdresser in the cosmetology and beauty field. And baby, she gave it to Miss Miserable. And I hear some people saying, well, Brittany, the sister, her being raised by another man that wasn't her dad, it wasn't a flex. That's what's going around on Facebook, that it wasn't a flex, that she was raised by another man and not her daddy Pete the Meat. How wasn't it a flex when another man stepped up into the plate and took care of the child that Pete the Meat didn't take care of none of his kids? We all know Pete the Meat had his picks and his choosers when it came to his children. And Peach wasn't one of them. And that has still, and since to this day, still standing as a huge problem for her. So how is it not a flex that Brittany's mom had a man that stepped up to the plate as a real daddy, a real father, showed up for any and everything? She wasn't going to get that from Pete the Meat. She just like him and don't even realize it. Y'all don't want no real talk, but Sherry gonna say it. She just like her daddy. She a few kids away from being her daddy. The female version. But all right, don't pay me no mind. I'm just talking. Just out here to get a couple of coins. I repeat, she is a few children away from being her daddy. And the same time that her daddy never gave her She ain't giving to them kids. The only difference is she is in the house with them. And she do feed them good and clothe them. But that was the same thing her mama did for her and what she doing out here on the streets now. Still running the mud. Still crying about her mama didn't do this. And Miss Tracy done started her own business over there, doing her salads and crackers and whatever else have you. She ain't studying her no matter what. She still ain't stopping nothing. Shout out to the Bushwatchers. Bushwatchers, y'all do me a favor. Make sure you double tap that screen. Make sure you hit that like button for your girl, please, and thank you. So with all that being said, I close with this. You're watching a girl, a little girl, a little bitty girl. Peach is a little bitty girl just running amok on the Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok streets, searching for the love that she never had for herself. It didn't start with just her mama. It started when she looked in the mirror. I told y'all a long time ago, she acts as if someone has violated her, touched her, made her feel a certain type of way. And this is exactly what's going on today. Now she's alleging. So we waiting for her to come out with that. She thinks she eating it up. You're not. You're only showing us the traumatized little girl that I've been talking about for a couple of years now. Even though I've since moved on and got off of it. I'm just being honest, friend. That's a traumatized little girl that y'all see running amok. If I could catch her and give me a BELT and pop her butt, I would. Because it's only a child. You're watching the unhealed, unloved child who never loved herself. She hated, and to this day still hates, what she see when she look in the mirror. And as she's looking in that mirror, she hear 9 screaming voices in the back of her, 10 with her husband. You fucked up. Real bad. And you still crying in that same mirror. Go get you some counseling. Go lay on somebody's couch. Go get you some help. I'm so sorry that you didn't like what you saw in that mirror as a little girl. I'm so sorry if anybody ever really violated you. You didn't deserve it. You were a child. You did not deserve it. And see, oh God, I hear you. You mad because your mama never caught on to what went wrong with you and what happened and being violated. And instead of you coming out expressing it and saying that, you trying to torture her. I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. I always have understood you, Peach, because we got a lot in common, especially as it pertains to men. Except I don't believe in giving a man my money. Absolutely not. On no day. Ain't nothing change. It ain't gonna never change. There's one thing I do not play. Yeah, no. But when it comes to unhealed trauma with the father, I can meet you there, baby. Cried them tears. Been there, done it. The loss of the father who was never there. You still had a better relationship with Pete the Meat than I did my father. So I can understand. I can understand. I really can. But I just pray one day when you pick up the mirror, you'll tune out all the noise that you hear and let somebody speak and hold and cuddle and rock and the little girl that you see in the mirror who you never liked, who you felt like the world was against. I pray that you will come out here and speak your truth, even what you're alleging, so that you can get the healing that you need. Because you don't understand, baby. You got 15, 10, 20, 11 cheering over there. And you going to reap everything you sowed. Whether it's your trauma, whether it be good, whether it be bad. Because the way you get out here and dog people out and drag people into your madness, into your anger, it's giving unstable. And it's giving very, very low self-esteem. Which all ties back into the little girl who looked in the mirror and never liked herself. She wasn't pretty as Drill, the other sister. She wasn't built up and shaped like that coke bottle, baby. She's a brick, house. I understand I ain't never been a brick house, just a bag of bricks. But bitch, I was the baddest and still the baddest bag of bricks you ever want to be with. I'm sorry you didn't take on that type of attitude. I'm sorry you didn't. I'm sorry that you stayed there. But I pray and I hope everything gets better for you, Peach, and you'll turn some of these people loose. And I say that loosely because the truth is they out here turning your ass every which way but loose, telling all your secrets, telling all your tea. So don't look like in a little while you ain't going to have no choice but to turn them loose and let them go. That's it. And that's all. I'll be back. We're going to finish talking about this later, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed, shout out to my girl Everyday with Tanya Kill. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to her channel. Please and thank you. And Peach, we're going to revisit this conversation in just a little while. Unhealed trauma. The running around in the muck of a little girl who never liked what she saw in the mirror. Make sure y'all double tapping that screen. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Please and thank you. Because that's all it is, y'all. A little girl who never liked what she saw in the mirror. That's it. And that's all.